we are going to see the syllabus of AFCAT 2021 examination. So for the ground duty technical departments or for ground duty technical recruitments, there is two set of examinations are there. There is an AFCAT exam which is dealing with the generic areas like aptitude, reasoning, numerical ability, all those areas. And also there is an engineering knowledge test that is dealing with the questions from your respective engineering branch. That is for electronics, you will be having questions from electronics and also from electrical. Okay. And also for mechanical recruitment, that is for ground duty, technical, mechanical department recruitment, you will be having questions from the mechanical branch. Okay. So likewise, the questions will be there. So in this video, we will be seeing what are the important topics you have to actually study for this AFCAT exam and EKT examination. So the entire syllabus, if you want to have a look, I'll be sharing the link in description. You can directly see that syllabus entirely. But in this video, I am not telling you the entire syllabus, but only the important topics and important areas. Okay. So let us see the important topics for AFCAT exam and also for EKT examination of electronics. Okay. So for the AFCAT examination, you have to actually study 4 areas. There is English subject, then there is general awareness, numerical ability, reasoning and military aptitude. First is the English subject. Let us see which are the important topics or which are the important type of questions that can come from the English subject. Okay. First one is comprehension, then error detection and error correction, sentence completion and para completion, filling the correct word. That is, you have to fill up the correct word from the given options. Synonyms, antonyms, very common type of area. Then testing of vocabulary, idioms and phrases. Okay. So these are the important areas you have to prepare from the English subject for cracking of your AFCAT examination. Okay. And also you will be seeing the images of this syllabus on the screen. Okay. So next one is general awareness. So for general awareness, you have to study history, geography, civics, politics, current affairs, environmental related questions, basic science, very important, defense, arts, culture, sports, etc. Okay, so these are the areas you have to study from the general awareness. So general awareness is not just dealing with general awareness but also with current affairs. That is general awareness plus current affairs. Okay. Next one is numerical ability. So in the numerical ability, you have to study decimal fraction, time and work related problems, average, profit and loss, percentage, ratio and proportion, simple interest, time and distance, train and board and streams. Okay, so these are actually the very important areas. These type of areas of these questions you will be facing in any examination, that is government organization examinations or any aptitude examinations that you are facing. Okay, here also the syllabus is almost same. So these are the areas you have to prepare from the numerical ability area. Last one is reasoning and military aptitude test. So here you have to study verbal skills and spatial ability. Okay, so that is the last area that you have to prepare for your AFCAT examination. Okay, so the AFCAT examination is actually a 2 hours examination and the EKT examination is a 45-minute examination. So next we are going to see the syllabus, not entire syllabus, only the important topics from respective subjects of EKT electronics examination. Okay, so we are going to see the important topics or the important areas you have to prepare for EKT electronics exam. Okay, first subject is analog electronics or analog circuits. From analog circuits, you have to prepare the areas like diode, theory and also problems. Okay, so while you examine the previous year questions of EKT exams, the questions are not very tough, but the questions are actually little bit similar side compared to the GATE exams and other examinations, that is competitive examinations of electronics. These EKT examination is comparatively simple. Okay, only thing is you should be knowing the core concepts and problems. Okay, equations also you should be knowing. So all important areas you have to touch or you have to cover. Okay, so from the analog circuits you have to cover these all areas. If you see the syllabus, you can see all the topics. Okay, but I have only picked the very important topics. From analog circuits, first one is diode, then BJT, FET, MOSFET. So study the important concepts and the equations. Okay, Then amplifiers and oscillators, type of amplifiers and type of oscillators. Actually, we have done 2 videos on the quick revision of amplifiers and quick revision of oscillators. You can find that in the analog circuits or analog electronics playlist. Okay. And also we have done videos on diode, BJT, all the important topics actually videos are present. So if you want to have a quick revision, there is videos. Okay. Next is op-amp. So op-amp, not just theory, you have to study problems also, because op-amp small problems are there that can be sometimes confusing also. Okay. So you have to study the important concepts, that is theory and numerical from op-amp. So if you see the op-amp, there is actually a lot of theory questions can also come. Because of the ideal op-amp characteristics, there is actually a lot of questions can come from that area. Okay. Next one is filters, timers, VCO. VCO is voltage control oscillator. So from these areas you can face mostly questions, theory will be. Okay. Then filters, from filters you can face questions on the numerical side also. Okay. Then multi-vibrators, numerical questions can also come from multi-vibrators, and also theory questions can come. Then Schmitt trigger, again it is very important. Okay, so these all areas I've included for the analog circuit subject. Okay, next one is digital circuits, very important subject. Lot of questions you can expect from the digital subject. Okay, first topic is flip-flop. Again, there is a quick revision video on flip-flop in our channel. Then adders, mux, decoder, encoder. So all these areas, actually the entire digital circuits, I have done a quick revision video, so that you can find in the formula revision playlist. Okay, so these all topics I have included in that video. So if you want to have a quick revision, it will be very useful. Next is A to D and D to A converters, Boolean expression in simplification. Then also the Boolean simplification using logical gates. Some logical gate connections will be given to you. You have to simplify and find the answer. That type of questions. Then number system. At least one question is sure from this area, that is number systems. Okay, again there is another video on number systems, all number system quick revision. Then 8-bit microprocessor and microcontroller. Basics only you have to study. I have not really seen any programs or anything. Coding related questions I have not seen. Only the basic theory things are very important. Anyway, you should be familiar with the small snippet type of codings also. Okay, that is hexadecimal coding. Okay, so that is the important areas from the digital circuits. Third subject I have included is EDC, that is electronic devices and circuits. So the topics that you have to study are semiconductor, the properties of semiconductors, Fermi level, all those areas, intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor, then the electron movements or the carrier movements in semiconductors, which are drift and diffusion. Then some important devices also you have to cover, diodes, Zener diode, tunnel diode. So there is again a separate playlist for EDC subject. In that I have included all the topics from EDC. You can find the videos on diodes, tunnel diodes, all those topics. Then PIN diode, BJT, FET, MOSFET. Again you have to study in this subject also. Fabrication process, some basics of the fabrication process, some stages that are important. Then LED, laser, MOS capacitor. MOS capacitor equation is also important. Okay, so these are the topics I have included from the EDC, that is electronic devices and circuits. Okay, next subject is control system. So from the control system you have to study open loop and closed loop transfer function. Small questions, that is numerical questions, can also be there. Transfer function related questions, signal flow graph and block diagram simplification. Sometimes some signal flow graph or block diagram will be given to you. You have to perform some reduction. Then first order and third order analysis of control system, route request criteria, Bode plots, state space analysis. Then compensators and controllers, that is lag lead and lag lead compensator. So these type of questions you can expect from the control system subject. Again there is another playlist for control system also. Okay, you can find the videos of these areas over that, that is on that playlist. Next is telecommunication. So in telecommunication you have to study both analog and digital communication. That is actually two different subjects, right? Analog communication is there and also digital communication is there. You have to study both. So From the analog communication, you have to study AM, PM, FM. Then from digital communication, you have to study ASK, PSK, FSK, PCM, DPCM, etc. Then random variable, probability density function, autocorrelation, power spectral density, then TDMA, CDMA, FDMA. Then also another topic or another area is there, ITC, that is information theory and coding. So from that you can expect questions related to the code words, coding questions, etc. Then also they have included the subjects like mobile communication and optical communication here. So you don't have to go too deep into that subject, but you should be knowing the basic concepts, okay? Optical communication and mobile communication. And also another important area is super heterodyne receivers, okay? So that is all from the telecommunication area. So there is two separate playlists for analog communication and digital communication. And also another playlist is there for ITC, that is information theory and coding. So you can find these videos on these three playlists, okay? So that is from the telecommunication subject. Next is microwave. So in microwave you have to study waveguide, type of waveguides, klystron, two cavity klystron, traveling wave tube, magnetron, microstrip lines, etc. Next subject is antenna. Antenna is very important, especially small numerical questions you can expect from the antenna power equation and those areas, okay? So from antenna you have to study antenna parameters, types of antenna, power equation, its parameters like gain, bandwidth, directivity, etc. And also they have included the satellite, its basics also here. So satellite basics also you have to study. Then waves, type of waves, space wave, ground waves, sky waves. What are the natures of these type of waves? Actually I've seen questions coming from this area also, okay? Then wave propagation, also very important, its equation, its characteristics, all these things you have to cover. So all these things actually are given in the antenna subject. Okay, so there is again another playlist for antenna also, okay? Next is EEE subject. So the ground duty technical electronics branch, actually the people from EC and EEE branch are eligible for this post, right? So you have to cover the basics of EEE subject also in the syllabus, okay? So the topics that you have to study from the EEE subject are single phase transformer, its phase diagram, line load regulation, its problems, three phase connection, parallel operations, auto transformer, energy conversion principles, DC machines, servo and stepper motor, its basic principle and all, then generators, its performance and regulation. Okay, so these are the areas you have to cover from the EEE subject. So the people who are belonging to the electronics and communication engineering branch, also you should be studying these areas. Okay, so this is actually common for EC branch and EEE branch. Okay, so all these areas both the people should be covering. Okay, so next subject is network theory, very important subject. Mostly you can expect problems only. Okay, so network theory, all the theorems are actually very important. Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, superposition, Miller's, Telighen's, maximum power transfer theorem. All these theorems are important, and all these theorems you can find in the network analysis playlist. Okay. Next is two-port network. Various parameters are there. ABCD parameter, reset parameter, Y parameter. Its problems and also some concepts are related to this two-port network parameters. Then Laplace transform, Fourier transform, KCL, KVL, law, its equations, problems, then analysis of first and second order systems. All these are important areas from the network theory subject. Next is instrumentation and measurement, that is electronic instrumentation and measurement subject. So you have to study subjects, there is the topics, accuracy, precision, repeatability, various instruments, its CARAS, oscilloscope, that is cathode ray oscilloscope and digital storage oscilloscope, its basics and all, then signal generators and various transducers. Okay, so these are the areas you have to study from the electronic instrumentation and measurement subject. Then next subject is computer network. Here computer network, you have to study the areas ISO, OSI stack, various layers of this OSI stack, LAN topologies, LAN, MAN, WAN, all those things, error control, congestion control, flow control, TCP, UDP protocols, IP version 4 and IP version 6 layers, various protocols, then hubs, switches, routers, gateways, etc. Okay. So these are the areas you have to study from the computer network subject. Next is switching theory. So in the switching theory, you have to study the various types of switches and two types of switching theories, circuit switching and packet switching. Okay. So these are the areas you have to study from the switching theory. Next, from IT, that is information technology, you have to study the basics of operation systems, then database management system and object oriented programming, its basics. Okay, you can actually face questions from this object oriented concepts. Some theory questions can come. So from this IT subject and computer network, so you can only face theory questions. Okay, next is radar. Both theory and numerical questions can come. Okay, from the radar subject, you have to study radar range equation, very important. Mostly problems will be asked from this range equation. Then type of radars, MTI radar, pulse Doppler radar, etc. Then also Doppler effect from the radar is very important. Okay, you can face numerical questions also from this Doppler effect. Okay, so that is the areas you have to cover from the radar subject. Next is the subjects from fundamental engineering. So from fundamental engineering, you have to study maths, physics and drawing. Okay, so these are actually basic for all the branches. So here you have to study subjects or areas from maths, physics and drawing. Okay, so from the maths, you have to study metrics, calculus, differential equation, random variable, transforms like Fourier transform, Laplace transform, some small questions you will be facing in the EKT examination. Okay, from this maths. Is a transform, complex variable, Cauchy-Euler rule, all these areas. Okay. Next, physics, basic 12th physics and engineering physics is there also. Okay, right. So you have to study basic physics concepts. Then units, various units, 1D, 2D, 3D motion, laws, work, energy, power, relation, heat and thermodynamics, current, magnetic effects, AC, optics, EM waves and rays. Okay, so they are actually not included the electromagnetic theory subject, but some questions will be there from the EM waves, its properties and all those areas, because they have mentioned that in the physics subject and also along with the other subjects. Okay, so these are the areas you have to study from physics. Next is drawing. So some basics only you have to study from the drawing. Projection, line, plane and solid projection, isometric projection, sectional view and also some basics of CAD, that is computer aided drafting. Okay, so very basic things only you have to study from drawing. Sometimes you will not face questions. Actually, I have seen question papers without any questions from this drawing area also. Okay, but anyway you should be having some basic ideas, that is must. Okay, so these are the areas you have to study from fundamental engineering, that is a maths, physics and drawing. Okay, so these are the topics which I've included in this video. If you are preparing for your AFCAT examination, especially for AFCAT EKT electronics examination, then you should study these all areas. So I'm telling it once again, if you want to see the entire syllabus, in the description box I'm giving a link. You will get the PDF of the entire syllabus directly from there. These topics I have said in this video are the important topics. Okay, in the previous year EKT examination also I have made a video on this important topics. So these are actually most important topics. Okay, if you examine the question papers, these areas you can see. That's why I have included these as important topics. Okay, so if you are preparing for AFCAT examination, do prepare for both the exams, AFCAT exam and also for EKT examination. So don't miss these topics. Okay, if you want to prepare the entire syllabus, you can find it in the link, but please don't skip at least this much of topics. Okay, so in this video we have seen the important topics that you have to cover for your AFCAT exam and also for your EKT examination if you are preparing for AFCAT 2021 ground duty technical examination. Okay, so there is actually a lot of openings, especially for the electronics branch. So if you are preparing, please do make a very good preparation. There is a good enough chance for you to clear the AFCAT examination. Okay, So the exam will be on February 20th and 21. There is only 2 months approximately left. So please do fasten your preparations. And if you found this video useful, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do share it with all your friends who's preparing for AFCAT examination. And if you want more videos, please do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and keep on watching.